What's that? What's that movie where they fought? Patrice says it was white people's Scarface. What's the one with the soap? Fight Club.
Oh, Fight Club.
Fight Club. Well, he was crazy, right? I just remember when he beat up the one kid, saying, "I wanted to wreck something beautiful." Like that just made me. That was like that same thing, going out for somebody's ACL for no fucking reason. I didn't stand by that movie.
No, me
I didn't. Anyways, all right, cartoons.
Friday the 13th. Second one, he had the fucked up face. The third one, he got the hockey mask. And somewhere around the third one, it just started becoming like, just slasher movies. Where it was just like, seeing somebody get their arm hacked off and blah, blah, blah. But they weren't building suspense. And everyone was just getting gutted. And then I remember I would go to the movies to see him. And it went from people being scared in the early 80s to by the mid 80s, people would go to slasher movies and would be screaming with laughter and yelling and fucking around. You'd still jump, but everyone would laugh. Somebody's eye would get popped out or get their head slashed, and people would be like, "Oh!" And they would just, like they were watching a hockey game and somebody got like checked, and they kind of like they got stupid, and it wasn't good. Like any form of music where it just gets blown out, it just gets dumb, and then something new comes along, and then it gets good again, right? And I feel like horror movies did that. And now, I don't know, somewhere around the Blair Witch, I was just like, you know what? Fuck this shit.
The movie is Gone Girl. This is all I'm going to say about that movie, all right? It's 2.5 hours long. 2 hours and 15 minutes in, every character just taps out and doesn't give a shit. And then Tyler Perry just goes, "Man, you motherfuckers are crazy," and then just walks away. And that's kind of the end of the movie. 2 hours and 16 minutes in, if the people I was with said, "Hey, let's all get up and walk out," I'd be like, fine. And I would never think about the movie again. It's just a story. What happened? Did you paint yourselves into a fucking corner? I don't get it. Everybody just said, the classic tireless cop. I'm going to stay on this till I get justice. All the other cops see it in a different way, and they're like, I see it this way. Then all of a sudden, this new information, and then they're just like, "Yeah, well, you're probably right, but, there's nothing I can do." This fucking cop character, she had a cop uniform on and her hair up the whole fucking goddamn movie, and she's taking everything seriously. And then in the end, when someone actually is killed, she lets her fucking hair down, takes off her uniform, just like, "Yeah, but I can never prove it. All right, go fuck yourselves. Have a happy Thanksgiving." I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry I ruined that movie. I'm going to have to that's going to have to be in the advertising of it, because I hate ruining shit for people, but it just annoyed the shit out of me. But anyways.
It was such a weird period where all those dance movies are coming out. One of the worst dance movies of all time is Footloose. That is some of the worst dancing ever.
It's not great dancing. It's pretty peak white dancing, but it's still a fun movie. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Because it's how you can fucking sit through the excruciating dances in that movie and still see the
fun, and it's cute, and it's like,
because it's a town where
it's a small town where they ban dancing. That's right, because dancing invokes
Was
the
that
devil.
An off-Broadway play that they turned into a fucking...
They made it into a Broadway show, of course, because they always
That's
do.
where it should have stayed.
Yeah, I don't know.
You should have to decide to go.
Kevin Bacon was hot in it. Remember that part where he goes and he does that solo dance out of frustration in the barn, and he's like flipping around on the beams and the ceiling along the barn, and he's, no?
Was that the Billy Squier video?
Who's Billy Squier?
Billy Squier, the poor bastard.